This isn't the second little campfire like I found like this, which is basically a hole dug, rocks around the edge. This is interesting. There's a bed of boughs there, and then a little border or fortress or fence around the bed. Now I'm pretty sure this was made by somebody out here camping on their own. I can't imagine anything else doing this. There's the wood that's been collected. It all appears to be broken, none of it chopped. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. A few people that go out camping like that would carry an axe. There's some more right there. And these sticks here all appear to be broken. Yeah, the ends are all broken. None of them are chopped. None of them have been chopped. Now this fellow Rio claims that Bigfoots dress up things to look like campers. I find that I'd have to have that proven to me. I find that difficult to believe. But this is interesting. This is never the sort of thing I camped in. Never dug a fire like that because it didn't burn very well, because you're not getting enough air. You need to dig a trench to the side so you can get some air circulating in there. And there's definitely been a fire in there, as you can see. And the wood here was broken up for kindling. So, just kind of interesting. Somebody's out here is a real nature boy. Now, this is kind of interesting. This is on a hill where on Google Earth I saw a whole bunch of down trees. And it's again a little over half a mile from where I was the first, back around July 3rd. This is interesting because you see this one, that stump there, the root ball's up in the air. And it goes all the way along there. And I see nowhere where that root could have come from. I think that had to be shoved there. You know, this one right here, this big one, also has no root anywhere near there. And it's a great big tree, goes way off up there. This large one here, the large one with bark on it across the top, I didn't look at the root structure there. And here's another one, more slender one here. And I don't see any root structure up there. This is older though. This is, I would imagine this, if this was a boundary, and if that is the back side there with a bunch of sticks, this is probably at least a few years old and hasn't been used in a while, if that's what it is. And sure enough, I walked just 10 feet and look uphill, and there's a couple of trees, looks like 3 or 4, that have been woven in against that tree in a sort of a teepee structure. It's the first one I've seen up here in this little spot. But again, they look like they've been there quite a while. And here's a whole bunch of fall downs right here. And they're a little bit older. You see individual fall downs all around, and every once in a while two go in the same direction. But it's only these areas that raise my suspicion that you find big batches of them all going different directions. And there's always seem to be clumped all around. Here's some more up here. There's some more right there, some short ones. And here's some more. Right here. I mean, there's just a whole bunch right here. I'm guessing I'm looking at there's about 15 or more. I mean, definitely more. because when I say that, I see more trees that have fallen over here. Primarily going in one direction, but here's some going the opposite direction, all about the same size. This appears to be one of these fences that fellow talks about, and a kind of a little area surrounded by them. There's another batch of tree leans. There's no doubt about it. That's the butt end of that tree that's 25 feet up in the air. Here's another 3 large trees leaning right over by it, different directions. There's more tree leans off through the trees there. There's some up there. That's a cow in the background. Very different noise than what I heard on the 3rd of July. Kind of a flat area at the top of a small hill. Really pretty, really peaceful. This looks like a sleeping area underneath this tree. Surrounded by little row of branches. Pretty well cleaned out of the debris and the rocks and that. Made smoother. Kind of interesting, the only thing I've really found quite like that.